All right.
Crypto hippies. Let's talk about that name for a second.
Yeah, what's crypto mean? Is he like from a crypt?
I
Is
believe
it like a ghoul?
cryptocurrency.
Oh,
When
okay.
Jake was
Like
on like
blockchain, like
Well, he was on that whole Bitcoin phase for a minute.
that wasn't a phase, bro. He made like $200. That was pretty impressive.
Wow. Good job, Jake. It's gonna be more than you're gonna make in fantasy for the next 10 years because your team's shit.
I don't disagree.
Let's go ahead and talk about that. We'll start with your first round pick. Oh, you didn't have one because you traded it to me, who I turned that into Odell Beckham Jr. Jake texts me, he's like, hey man, I'm just not real confident about who's going to be there at 9, so I kind of want to get out of that spot. I guess I'm not real confident about one of the best wide receivers in the history of fantasy football.
I wouldn't be confident about that either. He's got character concerns, cocaine, weed, stuff no one should be doing, especially you, Jake.
Guess who else was there?
Who?
Mike Evans, Julio Jones, Michael Thomas,
yes.
Keenan Allen.
I mean, you definitely...
I'm not confident in any of these players, so I'm going to give him to Adam. But let's see who he picked up instead.
Well, before we move off that, you also have to keep in mind, he had the number 1 overall pick, and he traded out of that. Just straight up traded drafts for Andy Simone. Big Dick Nick.
You're like, I'm not real confident in the 1 overall spot. I just don't know who's going to be good.
Yeah, like, ooh,
so I'm going to trade down to 9.
Really.
Not real confident in... You actually would have gotten more, probably, picks if you would have kept 1 and then traded the 1 away. You probably could have picked up a lot more than...
We'll never know. We'll never know. But what we do know is Andrew Luck's shoulder is definitely not going to help you this season. And that's your QB1.
Yeah, and then you picked up Kenyon Drake. A lot of people are high on him. They got lots of crowded backfield. You got Kalen Ballage. You got Frank Gore eating those touches up. Frank Gore's not going away.
Yeah, but I mean, as part of God's plan, Kenyon Drake might actually be legitimate.
He's solid. But that's your RB1. You gonna put all your eggs in that basket?
I don't know if I can.
Then your wide receiver 1? Oh, I guess it'd actually be your wide receiver 2. Or 3. Your team looks pretty good, bro. Not gonna lie. Hence why my mathematical terms rated you at number 1 overall.
Yeah, I mean, once we get past the Andrew Luck, Kenyon Drake situation, we have pretty much a murder.
Alshon, yeah, he's not going to play for 6 games because he's on the PUP. But he's solid. Devontae Adams, huge fan. Stephon Diggs, board bet. I think he's going to finish higher than Thielen. Rob Gronkowski, you got him for probably 1 or 2 years, but he's the fucking game changer. Devin Funchess. Bunches of Funchess. Great. Duke Johnson. A little iffy on that. They did give him the contract extension.
Oh, look at this, though. Another team that took a suspended player. What was he suspended for, Adam?
Oh, drugs.
Drug use.
PED.
So by drafting Julian Edelman, you are basically saying you support all and any drug use, not only professionally, but also personally. And I don't stand for that.
What PED stands for?
Performance-enhancing drugs.
People exceptionally disappointed in that player.
True.
So...
Yeah. Also, probably, including his family. His family's probably disappointed. Like, Julian, I thought I knew you. I thought you were a cool dude. And then he's doing steroids and shit.
Matt Breida, hurt. Dante Moncrief, I bought the hype 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago. Why are you still buying that hype? He ain't doing shit.
Anthony Miller, though? From?
Okay. Anthony Miller. Michigan?
Memphis.
I got the M right. Miller, Memphis,
Mitch will correct me on that if I'm wrong.
Anthony Miller, it's a great rookie.
Mike Jiz, how you pronounce that? Sticky?
Just sticky.
Sticky?
Yeah.
It's a rookie. That's not a bad pick. And Frank Gore, which there you go. He's locked up the whole Miami backfield, which is going to be
probably going to start them both.
Prolific this year. That backfield's going to be wow, amazing. No one's saying that. I'm making that up, Jake.
Yeah. I'm going to give you a B+, Jake. I think you did well. You took my picks and you turned them into good fantasy production.
Adam has to say that because he made that trade. He doesn't want to feel bad about it.
Although, that would make me feel worse.
That's true. Actually,
I'm being honest, which is making me feel worse about that trade.
Are you implying I have not been honest this whole time?
No.
I think you are implying that.
I'm not implying that.
I think you're implying that I'm not being honest during these rankings. And
Tyler did give himself an A+ when my mathematical equations gave him 9th overall power rankings.
Well, that's his weird math formula that no one understands. So I'm going to go ahead and go with a B+. Your wide receiver situation is hot and spicy.
What did I give him? B+? 2 B pluses.
I don't know. What'd you give him? I'm not
I
you.
can't remember. I just said it.
You just.
I gave him a B plus. That was my best grade.
All right. Well, B plus is best grade ever, or best grade that I'd given other than myself. So, like a wide receiver situation, a running back situation is dicey at best, but in this league, it's not as big of a deal. And
Took advantage of that stupid role.
you also have some young wide receivers I like, and some tight end named Jiz Secchi. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, good job.